For those of you curious how my collection was thoughtfully designed and a little bit of the manufacturing scoop, I present to you the Catalyst collection. So much time and effort goes into creating a collection, even one as small as our Catalyst collection was. This jade piece was sourced when my mom went to China. She brought back 2 pieces. One we put in a ring and sold already, and the second one went into this pendant inspired by a lantern that glows green. This was the piece right before the stone was actually set, and that's when I really realized this might be my favorite piece in the entire collection. It glows like a lantern. It looks phenomenal on, and we ended up pairing it to wear with a tennis necklace just because the diamonds were the exact right length to look so stunning with that. This was an incredible piece, and I'm actually going to be remaking it, but I won't be able to remake it with the same stone, so this was really special. My dad and I teamed up to make the men's ring to end all men's rings. This star sapphire is so insane in person. Then these earrings were a very cool project because I measured out the center of my already existing Selena earrings and drew a mosaic pattern. So we made sure we had stones that fit the exact pattern we needed. It was kind of a what we want versus what can be made type of situation. So it was really, really cool. That green piece that you're looking at is the 3D print of everything. This is what they use to invest for casting, but they printed this with the physical stones so that I could see, or really so they can see if it fits. And then they delivered the final project to me after casting, and then we assembled them. Then crazy enough, as soon as they were done, somebody bought one earring to make into a pendant, and then we made the other one into a pendant for the show. I think it looked so beautiful. I wish I would have gotten a video of both of them, but it happened so fast. Somebody very special bought one earring, and so I was proud of that. Then keeping the earring train going, I took my already existing flux earrings and I slapped on an onyx slab to dangle and swing. We were at this point talking about where the actual component needs to be so that it doesn't pull the flux forward, and so it hangs right. This was a really cool piece because I never make anything this big or, this opaque. Onyx's slabs are kind of heavy, and so it was something that I was playing with, but I think it turned out really awesome, and they actually aren't that heavy. I wore them around all day, and it didn't hurt as much as I thought it was going to, so fashion doesn't always hurt. Then this one came to us completed. We had it all cast here in the US. I drew the little design on the sides, and I think it turned out really, really, really beautiful. Now we have one of my favorite pieces. I'm obviously partial to things that are green, but emerald is one of my favorite gemstones, hands down. I am still working towards getting a big emerald ring for myself. I'm very close to getting this one, but it is so beautiful. So I took a modern style with kind of a classic gemstone. We took the modern trois et moi style ring. You're seeing it a bunch in engagement rings now, but now making it into an everyday piece with an emerald and diamond contrast is so special. So we had the ring cast and the diamond set when they got to us, and then the only thing we had left to do is set the stones in-house, which Shelby's doing right now. It turned out so beautiful, and we actually had a yellow diamond in the ring before, but it just wasn't yellow enough, so we changed it to a white diamond, and I'm so glad we made the switch because when you see this contrast, it's awesome. And when you see this ring on, it's so much better because they just float exactly where they're supposed to. This was a really incredible piece that I'm proud of. So this piece is all about the gemstones, all about the diamond and the rhodolite garnet that it features, which the rhodolite garnet is that deep pinky purpley stone you see on the wedge, and he is now setting the diamond, but soon the rhodolite's going to set right underneath it perfectly. But I actually ended up seeing this rhodolite on Instagram, and one of my friends who sat next to me in my colored stones course at GIA, she got into stone cutting and she does really phenomenal work. I always wanted to buy a piece from her, but the 1 year was the perfect reason to buy a stone from her and use it. So I ended up seeing this rhodolite garnet. It's 8 carats, and I never see the color this deep. That was what was so alluring about this stone. And when I saw it, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. And I snatched it up as fast as possible. So we got the whole piece cast. It doesn't swing or move because I wanted it to sit straight on the entire time. It slides on so the chain will sit right behind the diamond, and that can always be modified, but that's how it is right now. And it can easily be changed, but I thought it was such a cool piece. It's darker than stones I normally work with, so it was a little out of my comfort zone color-wise, but I think it turned out so amazing. But like I said, the whole piece was cast as one, and when it got to us, Shelby ended up setting the diamond and the rhodolite because we just don't cast in-house yet. It might be something we do later on, but as of right now, we don't. We ended up putting it on our diamond trio chain, and it looks so good. We put a satin finish on the prongs on the top stone on the diamond, but I love this piece so much. This next piece was the piece to watch, or at least that's what I kept saying. We actually mailed out the rendering to 200 guests when we sent out the 1 year anniversary invitation, because that's how much we were just very, very proud of this one piece. It has a monster of a center stone. It's a 3.5 carat VVS1 oval diamond. It's all natural, all very beautiful. It has such an amazing cut. When you see it in person, it just knocks you out. Everyone I've shown it to has been just floored when they see it. I don't know if you can tell in this video, but there are some diamonds that go around the basket, and we added little details because we actually made a ring that matches this pendant. This is the piece just going through normal maintenance and quality control. They're sharpening the claw prongs, and then afterwards they're gonna check each stone just to make sure nothing's loose, nothing's going anywhere. But I'm really happy with how it came out. We actually walked this as the finale piece because for the 1 year anniversary, we had a runway show where we had beautiful people walking down our little makeshift runway and showing off every piece in this collection. I'm so proud of everyone who was involved, and thank you so much for paying attention to our Catalyst collection. It means a lot that you are here with us.